Argument that there are 3 because we will do an abbreviated look at our April special on Choco Nouveau, which is really today's special priced, and we're coming to the end of the bend when we can actually ship that to you because Mother Nature does not cooperate with the world's finest chocolate that also lowers your cholesterol. But Andrew, for our Power Hour, our Customer Favorites Weekend, our #1 brand here at HSN, only until 12 midnight, our today's special is his Essential1. And when we talk about a one-of-a-kind, 1 pill a day solution that is just not only loaded chock full of goodies, today and today only, a special formulation. Now you can choose the classic Essential1 at a today's special price that already has bonuses of vitamin D done in a way no one else does, and vitamin B in a way that no one else does. I mean, all of the things that make it special to begin with. But for today and today only, you can choose in a 50, 100, 200, or 400 Essential1 with the addition, the bonus of CoQ10 in the 100 milligrams. Now, of course, you can also choose the classic, but in addition to the savings, because here's where your pricing goes, and here's your pricing today, which if you just factor in, let me do this real quickly. Let's just jump to the 400 cap size, which is in addition to the special formulation, a size Andrew is only doing for today as a today's special. The Essential1 alone, so unique in the market, not like any other one, vitamin a day, those big brands you've seen. That's $170 on its own. But here's where it gets really interesting. On the 400 cap special size, special formulation, the addition of that 100 milligrams of CoQ10 is a $200 value. That's like a $200 bonus, okay? You with me so far? And then take a look at this. I got one more little chart I'm gonna jump to, and then we'll also show you the pricing on, I guess, what we could call the classic. Before we even talk about the CoQ10 and the special formulation, vitamin D, 400 count size, that's almost $80. Vitamin B, done in a way no one else does, that's at almost $80. Vitamin C.
And those are separate products.
So these are all separate products. Andrew, I buy these separately. It's crazy.
No, so basically, just when you look at the vitamin D, 400 capsules at the HSN price of 2,000 IU vitamin D is going to be about $77. Today only, you can get the Essential1, and I smile when I say this because it's such a great opportunity. When you read the research, I think it was might have been the Journal of the American Medical Association that says that multivitamins are a great idea because you get all the vitamins, and it's a much better value than buying them separately. Here's a perfect example. Separate vitamin D, $77 today. All 25 nutrients, including lutein, lycopene, zeaxanthin, B12, full B-complex, calcium, magnesium, selenium, chromium, zinc, manganese, all of them in there. $2 more than the vitamin D on its own, and free shipping and handling. And if you choose to, you get 100 milligrams of CoQ10 every day, whatever size you choose, every day. And in the large size, it's less than 20 cents a day. So to get a multivitamin that this high potency, this pure, this different, never upset your stomach, and to be pennies a day, again, it's about 19 cents a day in the large size, it is an incredible, incredible value. This is a new formula we introduced in December. It's better than ever, higher potency than ever, and it's the most affordable that it's ever been. So it's a great opportunity to get a multivitamin unlike any other multivitamin in the world. And throughout the day, I've done a direct comparison to the most popular multivitamins, and I probably underestimated when I said that the other, whatever it was, dozen different brands we were comparing to represent a few $billion in sales. They probably do. So we're the little guys, but our product is head and shoulders beyond their products in virtually every respect.
Absolutely. In fact, that was one of the reviews that we read on omega-3. I mean, regardless of profit or what have you, Andrew is that American success story. I mean, over 4 decades making the world's finest vitamins. And I'll go back to showing you the savings, but I just want you to physically see the difference. I mean, in addition to the fact that it's a runaway customer hit and favorite. And by the way, runaway customer hit and favorite even without today's special choice and addition of the bonus of the CoQ10. But this is what you will find in your regular store. And I don't know about you, but my stomach hurts just looking at that. And then you look at Andrew's. And Andrew, I heard you say this earlier, which I thought was a great observation. people who may just watch with the sound down and then they see that little parade of rocks in terms of the competitors, then they see yours today with that CoQ10 edition with that wonderful kind of creamy golden color, and they say, well, he must be doing something. These can't be as pure. Right. They can't be as power-packed as they are. But that's one of the reasons that you made the decision to do your manufacturing, because you do everything right here in America, in Henderson, Nevada. No one does a multivitamin like this. You can even see the difference, can't you?
Well, there's no other company, to my knowledge, that makes a multivitamin, multimineral that doesn't add manufacturing additives to do so. So between all the things we do, from the special form of folic acid, and that's incredibly important. Folic acid is a critical vitamin, but unfortunately, folic acid, to about a little more, I think, than 1/3 the population, perhaps as much as half the population in America, can't metabolize ordinary folic acid. I'm one of those people. I can't metabolize it. So I need 5-MTHF, which is the natural form of folate. So I can't deliver something to me that I have to convert. I need the natural form in its finished form. That's the only form you find in Essential1. It's about $50,000 a kilogram, actually more when you look at the active weight. So it's tens of thousands of dollars per pound, but it's the only way to deliver folic acid that everyone could use. To deliver folic acid in the other form is to know that not everyone can benefit from it. Just you absolutely positively, technically know that. So, and that's sort of the story of every ingredient. We want to make sure that all the ingredients are in their form that you could benefit from. We don't use cyanocobalamin, a synthetic form of B12. We use the natural methylcobalamin and we protect it so it will be absorbed and be used by your body. And every ingredient has that story. Just our B12 alone is so unique and special. It alone, that 100 micrograms, would be about $77 for the 400 capsule supply. So whether it's vitamin D or B12, separately, they justify the purchase at $79 today. So again, it's, I think in the 400 count, it's about 19 cents or something like that, a capsule. And then in the size below, it goes to about 25 cents. So it's affordable in whatever size you get, especially when you consider how much higher potency it is than the leading brands. When you look at all the key nutrients, we have 40 times more biotin. Biotin's a beauty vitamin. We have levels you'd find in a beauty vitamin in our Essential1 multivitamin. B12 much higher than all the leading brands. Vitamin D much higher than all the leading brands. So again, we're superior quality, superior purity. It will be easy to swallow. It will not upset your stomach. That beautiful yellow color is Mother Nature, not an artificial color. And the product is also delivering not just better quality, but better quantity. Normally, you have to choose quality or quantity. Today, you get both, and it's pennies a day.
It absolutely is, and I know we are so busy. Please use express ordering. You might want to consider loading that app on your phone. That's how I get away with shopping while I'm on the air. So it's, you know, little tip. They won't let me put the things in my bag anymore, Andrew, so you know I'd buy them anyway, but...
I'm surprised it's left after Colleen's hour, because I think she loaded everything into her bag, frankly.
See, fellow Minnesotan.
I know she was planning on it.
Right, great minds think alike. But certainly, well, if your great minds certainly agree, you read those reviews, people love it. Either way, whether you're choosing it in the classic form, which of course is a runaway customer pick and favorite, thousands of perfect reviews, 50, 100, 200, or 400. Remember, that is a special size only for today. 12 midnight, these prices go away. Our customer favorites weekend is done. 5-pay flex pay, whether it's something you're seeing on the air or online. So when I reference doing that app, even if it's something you're out of, like Ultimate Eye or circulation and vein support, healthy hair, skin, and nails, then go to that app, 5-pay flex pay only until 12 midnight. But here's where most of us are gravitating, of that now almost 63,000 spoken for, is the addition or the bonus of the CoQ10 at 100 milligrams for today and today only. 50, 100, 200, once more, special sizing. Here's your price when sold separately. And again, the prices, you know, we changed the prices at midnight. Here's your pricing today. Wow, wow, wow. Not only better than a buy one, get one, but I'll just kind of delineate that once more. If you just consider the value of the Essential1, which already has head and shoulders differences and bonuses that I'll show you in a moment, that's $170. The addition of the CoQ10 for today and today only in this formulation, that's a $200 bonus. I mean, you're looking at getting close to that $400 mark, because remember, you're also getting free shipping as well, along with that 30-day return policy. And this is really what separates Andrew from the pack, among so many other things. Vitamin D, standalone product. Vitamin B, done in a way that no one else is doing, standalone product. Vitamin C, that I buy separately. Calcium, magnesium. Just those 5 separates, bonuses, if you could consider them that way, $260. Andrew, that's why it's hard to just have 1 hour together, because there's so much ground to cover.
And even that chart, that's an older chart. It doesn't even do justice to the 5-MTHF in the formula, the lutein, lycopene, and zeaxanthin in the formula, which are very costly ingredients. So if you really wanted to break out all the individual components, it would just be an incredible, incredible savings. And just pennies a day. I just was going to read a couple of reviews, and then I think it's important that everyone sees, and I try to do this in each hour, just see the comparison of our levels. So you really see it in black and white, the comparison of our levels of key nutrients, understanding that in most cases we use superior forms, but even beyond the superior forms, we just give more, because the levels that are required are more than the levels the other folks have been giving you for decades, in some cases since it hasn't changed since I was a child. And that was a long time ago when I was a child. But I was going to read a review here. Awesome product, doctor's impressed. Even my primary medical doctor was impressed with this. Having it in a powder form so my body can get all the vitamins instead of those hard, solid pills that end up passing through and out of your body before they are even used. I noticed my doctor reading the label when I showed him the bottle, and he liked what he read. Must be a real item. I'll keep ordering this, that is for sure. From Rusty in California. A must for your daily regimen. I've been taking this for a year. This product does not upset your stomach, does not make you hungry, and does not leave a bad taste in your mouth. I recently had my annual physical, and my doctor was amazed with all my blood work totals. The totals have improved and are within range. My husband and family members are now taking this and can feel the difference. The absolute best. I love these in all of Andrew's vitamins. I had bypass surgery done 10 years ago, and taking vitamins are mandatory and essential to good health after. However, I had a problem because all other vitamins made me sick, even if I took them at night and with food. I take 3 types of his vitamins every morning, and sometimes not with food, and I have never had a problem. I feel so much better. My doctor is happy that I've finally found a vitamin I can take. If you have had problems in the past with vitamins, try these. I think you'll be happy you did. Thank you so much, Andrew. And that's a good place to talk about the potency, because you'd think someone who had bypass surgery might be very sensitive, that it's probably a mild vitamin because it's so low potency. It is not. The 3 most important vitamins that most people look for in their multivitamin, vitamin D3, vitamin B12, vitamin C. Our B12 is uniquely formulated to be beneficial also. But look at the difference in levels. Those are my levels in the orange above, the first line. We give you 2,000 IU of D3, 100 micrograms of B12, 200 milligrams of non-acidic vitamin C. If you look at the 2 different Centrum brands, the 2 different one-a-day brands, they give you far less vitamin D, far, far less vitamin B12, and far less vitamin C. Plus, their vitamin C is going to be acidic. Their B12 is going to be cyanocobalamin. And then if you look at one-a-day and Equate, I forget which retailer that's from, and then Nature Made, and then what is the other one? Oh, Members Mark. They're familiar brands at retail. Again, we give you far more of each, the levels that you require. If you look at Walgreens, GNC, and Swanson, the same thing. And if you look at Target, Kirkland, CVS, Geritol, it's just the nature of their products. Those are the numbers. They speak for themselves. When you look at B vitamins, essential for energy production, for fat metabolism, we need them to combat stress. When you look at the levels of B vitamins in mine, again, once again higher, the same leading brands. We go down the list, the same thing. We give you multiple times more. So again, ours is still pennies a day, but when you think about how much more you're getting, ours should probably be $1 a day. Look at biotin. We give you 40 times more biotin, and biotin is very expensive. Selenium, chromium, important trace minerals, we give you higher levels there again. So they say you get what you're paying for. You might not with mine. You get much more than you're paying for. You're getting the purity, you're getting the mildness you want, you're getting the superior forms of nutrients, you're getting a superior form because it's a capsule, not a tablet, and an ultrafine powder, and then you're getting the levels you require. And as again, you see our biotin levels, the only one that had a decent biotin level there was Target's. But again, we're higher across the board. And then lycopene, lutein, zeaxanthin, incredibly expensive carotenoids. Most of the brands give you a tiny bit or nothing at all of the, on this chart, there are 12 zeros and only 3 others have a little bit. In this chart, there's 10 zeros. So unfortunately, I'd say we could compare us to the competition, but it's really not any comparison at all. It's just really not competition, especially when you consider the fact that from the very start, there's a rock-hard tablets. And my product is an ultrafine powder in a capsule, which is a quality advantage, but to me, a cost disadvantage. But again, when you look at our price, pennies a day for dramatically higher potency and dramatically superior forms, and also just a superior in terms of a capsule versus a tablet.
Absolutely. And you know, I'm cautioning myself only in as much as I get kind of emotional about this product because I do buy it for so many people that I love and care about. And certainly in a year that has taught us, if nothing else, how much we value our good health, if this is that platform or that foundation on which you build, in my own opinion, and not just my own opinion, you can read the thousands of perfect reviews for yourself, this is the way that you want to do that. I say I get emotional because, you know, my mom's having a knee surgery on Wednesday, and I just, even if I don't do well for myself, I try as much as I can to do well for others. And maybe that's why you're watching tonight. Maybe you're selecting this for the people that you love and care about in your life, that you're worried about. Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it your daughter? Is it your son? You know, I know my mom still worries about me and sends me care packages. So, you know, that's true, Andrew. Even if we're not doing it for ourselves, which we should, you need to do it for the people that you love, because this is the best place to start.
And what's interesting, and I hear this often when I'll talk about how, say, affordable our Essential1 is, that it ends up being pennies a day. And someone will say, but it's just so inconvenient, it's hard to swallow, I have to take it with food, it'll upset my stomach, that we've made all of those objections, all of those problems and challenges go away. So it really becomes all about benefit. It's just the vitamins, minerals, the carotenoids in this product, the forms you don't find in any other product. These are nutrients that are defined as essential. Your body can't make them. You're either getting them from your diet, but if you're like most Americans, you're not. And in fact, I have charts here that talk about even our food supply has suffered greatly in the last few decades, that fruits and vegetables don't deliver close to the same nutrition they did a few decades ago. So we know we're not getting the vitamins, the nutrients we need. 95% of us are deficient or insufficient, depending on the research, 80 to 100% in vitamin D alone. So vitamin D at 2,000 IU, it's like a separate vitamin D. At the price of this product, it's a justification to go there. And then B12 at 100 micrograms, this will be the best B12 you've ever introduced to your body in its natural form and protected for absorption. The folic acid, the 5-MTHF, the 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate. Most anyone who gets near this, it'll be the first time they've ever seen a supplement with 5-MTHF, and just like the methylcobalamin, our special B12. So each of these alone would justify the investment. And you have another 24 ingredients along the way, the lutein, the lycopene, the zeaxanthin. So it's an opportunity, 2 seconds a day, pennies a day, 2 seconds a day to make a difference. And I guarantee there'll be no inconvenience. It will not upset your stomach. It will not be hard to swallow. The only thing it might have a tendency to do is kind of settle your stomach when you take it. We make sure it's pH neutral, non-acidic. It's going to be everything you dreamed a multivitamin could be, if that's a dream you've had, or your doctor dreamt on your behalf, but always disappointed and always ended up having you stop. This will be different. And I make the product specifically to make it different. And if you don't even have to believe me, because all of the reviews are there on hsn.com in all their glory. And of the 3,700 reviews, I believe there are, I think 3,300 of them are 5-star reviews, almost 90% 5-star reviews, probably about 98%, 97% positive reviews. So the reviews speak volumes, speak more clearly than I ever could. And it's an opportunity, and hopefully you take it.
Absolutely. I mean, I get very passionate about Andrew's products, as he knows, and I really hope people try it. I do. You know, whether it's for yourself or somebody that you love and care about, you cannot ask for a better day, a better product, a better platform, a better foundation on which to build, done in a way that no one else does. Today, your choice on the Classic that was already a runaway hit and favorite with vitamin D and vitamin B and vitamin C and calcium, a myriad, lutein, all the things that no one other manufacturer does with no additives of any kind. Pricing that's only good for today, though, and yes, you can choose it, but most of us, I will say, are going to the special formulation with the bonus of the CoQ10. So, Andrew, and it's fair to say, too, not only special sizing and pricing, but, you know, you did that kind of by request, right?
Well, it's a request I've heard for decades, but there's only so much we could fit in a capsule. And it's only that we've gotten better and better because we won't use additives or lubricants to fit more in a capsule. So we've only gotten better and better, and that's a testament to my team doing all the encapsulation here, that we were able, it's not easy, we were able to get another 100 milligrams into our Essential1. And just so that 100 milligrams being CoQ10, just so everyone knows, CoQ10 should be an honorary member of the B-complex family. It should be the most important member of the B-complex family because we always think of the B-complex as being involved in energy production. CoQ10 is the foundational energy nutrient involved in electron transport, and that electron transport is how we produce energy on a cellular level. So when it comes to all the 100+ trillion cells in our body, those cells are all responsible for their independent energy production. They can't rely on their friend or their neighbor. It's on their own. So the best way to approach energy production, the best way to approach optimum functioning of your heart or your liver or your pancreas or your lungs or your brain is by ensuring that they have adequate capacity to produce energy, and that means adequate levels of CoQ10. And that's why really adding CoQ10 at 100 milligrams, which is really a perfect starting potency, really completes Essential1 in a fashion that makes it just a wonderful multivitamin. Yes, it doubles the price, but normally CoQ10 should triple, quadruple, quintuple the price. So it's a great opportunity to save on Essential1 if that's what you want, or to enjoy the benefits of CoQ10 blended in.
Well, I know either way, it is a winner chicken dinner, as I sometimes say.
Did you just say that?
I did. I know. See, you miss me. I know you do. I miss you, that's for sure.
It's so strange to have not, you know, after 25 years of seeing everyone every month, it's so strange to have not seen anyone except on TV for, it's been over a year. So hopefully this will all be changing soon, and we'll get together in the studio very soon.
Absolutely, I hope so. Well, Andrew, it's hard to believe how quickly time is going. Should we sneak in our last little goodie for the show?
I think we need to, because Choco Nuvo goes away for 6 months at the end of this month.
Wow.
So I think we really need to speak a little